Some people look completely calm right before they fall apart. That isn't disguise. It's a mind that learned a long time ago that calm was the only safe option. Psychologists have studied this gap between what's happening inside and what shows on the outside. And once you see it, you start noticing it everywhere. In coworkers, in friends, maybe in yourself. You know the type. The one who answers, "I'm fine," in under a second. The one whose face barely moves during an argument. People call them composed, unbothered, sometimes even cold. But underneath, their mind hasn't stopped moving since the conversation started. So here's the real question. What is a calm face actually hiding? Research consistently suggests that facial expression and internal arousal aren't the same system. One is automatic. The other is something we learn to control, especially in environments where showing too much wasn't safe. For some people, that environment was a chaotic household. For others, it was a workplace where emotion looked like weakness. Either way, the lesson was the same. Stay unreadable, and you stay in control. Sounds harmless. It isn't. Not entirely. Over time, the face gets quieter. The mind does not. Picture someone in a meeting, nodding along, expression steady. Inside, they're replaying a comment from 10 minutes ago, calculating 3 possible responses and rejecting all of them. From the outside, this looks like focus. It's actually a kind of quiet overload. This is associated with what researchers call emotional suppression. Not the absence of feeling, but the active work of keeping it invisible. Most people get this backwards, though. They assume calm people are simply less affected by things. But a useful way to think about this is the opposite. The calmer someone looks under pressure, the more practiced they usually are at managing pressure. Not the less they feel it. Composure, in a lot of cases, isn't the absence of a storm. It's a skill built inside one. But skills built for survival don't always know when to switch off. One possible explanation for why this pattern persists into adulthood is that the nervous system doesn't automatically update just because the environment did. Old alarms don't retire that easily. The coworker isn't a threat. The silence in a room isn't danger. But the old wiring doesn't always know that yet, so it keeps running the same quiet vigilance anyway. Think of someone who apologizes instinctively, even when nothing went wrong. Or someone who feels a flicker of dread every time their phone lights up with a boss's name. Small moments. But each one is the old system, still scanning for danger that already passed. So what actually helps here isn't forcing yourself to feel less. It's noticing the gap itself. Catching the moment your face says, "I'm fine," while your mind is somewhere else entirely. Small thing. It changes more than it looks. That noticing is small, but it's the first place control actually starts. Not controlling the feeling, controlling whether you keep mistaking silence for peace. A calm face was never proof that nothing is happening. Sometimes, it's proof that someone learned, early and well, how to carry a storm without ever letting it show. That's not a flaw. It's just a skill that was never given an off switch.